What is up, everybody? I'm on my way to a little in-house poker tournament with just the guys. Social distancing in full effect. Hopefully we'll have a good time. So, as you guys may already know, I live in Staten Island, New York. And right now I'm heading out to Marlboro, New Jersey. And right now I'm riding my 2020 BMW R1250GSA Adventure with the HP package. It's just an awesome bike for comfort. Just want to get some comfort. You jump on this thing and you enjoy it. It's a relaxing ride. That's all it is. And there's definitely a reason why this is the #1 selling motorcycle in the world. And believe it or not, I did not know that fact until I actually obtained one. And I can see why. I really can. I mean, if you could only have one bike for the rest of your life, this may be the ultimate Swiss knife of motorcycling. It's got everything. It's got crazy nice navigation system, 6.5-inch screen, tells you everything on it. Heated grips, cruise control, full electronic suspension. You can raise it, you can lower it. Automatic setting, which essentially is like the sportier setting, but yet it auto adjusts the leveling of the height depending on the road. Pretty awesome. Barely uses up any gas. It's only a 2-cylinder boxer motor. It's got enough pep in it. It's definitely no S1000RR, obviously, but you'll be pleasantly surprised. If none of you have ever tried this bike, I highly recommend take it on a test ride. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I was. That's why I ended up getting one. This is more or less my cross-country machine. This is something I'm going to use to travel across different states in comfort. Not to say I won't do it with my S1000RR either. I probably will. You know, depending on your mood. Sometimes you're just in the mood to go on those twisties and have a little bit of that extra fun. You want that noise, you want that Akrapovic in your ear. Again, not to say you can't get an Akrapovic for this bike, which, by the way, I didn't. Because my thinking was that this is a full comfort bike. Do I want the extra noise on this bike? Again, if this was my only bike, I probably wouldn't think twice and get the Akrapovic, right? Because this would be my all-around bike. Comfort, noise, everything. Handling, and so on. Whereas I kind of want to treat them as two separate things right now. I want to have the S1000RR, which is pure race, pure fun, pure adrenaline. And this one's just pure relaxation, chill, just, you know, cruise. So that's how I'm separating the two of them out for now. Again, we are in Staten Island, New York, and we are going to be going to Marlboro, New Jersey, right? Which is right over the OUTERBRIDGE crossing. And like I've stated before, Staten Island is an island. It's a total island. We're fully isolated by water. The only way in and out of this island is by either a boat or a bridge. That's it. There's no other way. By the way, this is something else I thoroughly enjoy doing on this bike. Is the fact that you can stand up on it. Check it out. So now I'm standing. How cool is this? I'm standing on the bike and I'm making these videos. And there's, you got police on both ends of it, and that's what it is. It allows you to stand on the bike, and we got police, by the way, on both ends. I hope I don't get pulled over. But no, seems like I did pretty well. And I'm not sure if it's legal or illegal to stand up on the bike. I would think it should be legal, but who knows? There was another cop. I don't know what's going on, but anyways, I'm gonna try and do it again. I just love it. Like, number one, you're in a relaxed seating position, and when you do want to have that extra fun, you just you get out, just like this. And wow, super comfortable, full control of the bike, and at the same time, is just a very enjoyable feeling. Again, it may not be for everyone, but I am immensely enjoying this. Right? Again, when you compare this to my other bike, the S1000RR M Edition, there's really no comparison. Two separate worlds, but I enjoy both of them thoroughly in different ways. Right? They're both BMWs, and that's one thing they have in common. The electronics, the buttons, the setup, everything's the same. By the way, I also have BMW vehicles, which makes things even easier for me because you jump in from a car into a motorcycle, no matter which one, and everything seems familiar. You could almost call this Wonder Wheel. You could call that the iDrive wheel, right? Very similar. So, right now my personal vehicle is the 2019 BMW i8 in that orange color, and I thoroughly enjoy that car as well. So, I'm definitely a BMW person through and through. Now, if you guys didn't know, right, some people call these bikes Beamer, and the cars are called Beamer, but the spelling is different, right? The motorcycles are B-E-E-M, and the cars are B-I-M, and that's the difference between the calling a BMW automobile Beamer and a BMW motorcycle Beamer, right? So around 62 degrees, no humidity. Just a great day to go for a ride. Now, some other cool features about this bike, and I know I've briefly mentioned them, but it's the height, the usability. So this particular bike, besides the fact that you can raise and lower it electronically, right out of the factory, it comes in two different versions. It comes in the GSA, which stands for Adventure Low, and GSA regular or high. So I'm only 5'7", so I went for the low. But you know what? Now that I'm used to it, looking back, if I could go back in time, I think I would just do the regular suspension. Right? I don't. Now that I know, initially when I got the bike, realizing that with the bags or the panniers, as the BMW calls them, bike weighs almost 700 pounds. So it's not a light bike by any means. But with that being said, I can't believe how usable and light the bike feels when you're actually riding it, right? So it's very misleading. That weight number is very misleading. Because of the boxer engine and the low center of gravity and the opposing cylinders, it's just so easy to maneuver, right? So again, and you guys may hate me for this, but I'm a lover of all bikes, and I've had a couple of Harley Davidsons. Now the Harleys, with the same weight, feel much heavier. Much heavier. Not to say that they're difficult to control or anything, but I'm just strictly speaking of the weight. Right? This feels featherweight in comparison to those bikes, even though when you put them on the scale, they weigh exactly the same thing. So BMW did wonders, really. This is a wonder bike. I have no words for it, but it's just an awesome all-around machine. Now, if you put specific tires on it, and I know some people do, you could take it off-road as well. Now, it's not something I'm really looking to do, but listen, you never know. You never know. Now, back to the suspension talk. So, besides the fact that they have the two versions of this bike, low and regular, you can also get a seat that's high and low. So there's so many adjustability factors and variables on this motorcycle for any height, size, body, that I think it pretty much would work for anyone. This bike obviously moves, so when you want to want to go faster, the bike's got the balls for it. Very stable too. Very stable.